In this video, we're going to explore why you should betray Meredith and side with Maelstrom during the pickup in Cyberpunk 2077. Aside from the ending, the pickup is the quest with the most variations and different choices in all of Cyberpunk 2077. I did a video fully exploring all outcomes to this quest almost 2 years ago, but today I want to talk about why betraying Meredith is my favorite path in the quest. For starters, I like to play as a street kid life path and roleplay with a general distrust of corporations. So the thought of finessing a megacorporation like Militech and outplaying them during this quest is a really attractive anti-corpo power fantasy. There are a couple of different ways to betray Meredith during this quest, but let's talk about the best way, which is wiping the virus off the spiked cred chip. After meeting up with Meredith, if you agree to take her deal, she provides a cred chip to pay Maelstrom with. The chip is spiked with a virus that will fry Maelstrom's netrunner and prompt the gang to become hostile towards you during the pickup. But if you hack the cred chip, you can remove the virus and potentially obtain a quick hack with a successful breach protocol. To do this, go into your journal under the shards section and scroll until you see the Militech shard, then simply crack the security with breach protocol. The quick hack you can receive is called Synapse Burnout, which is one of my absolute favorite hacks to use in netrunner builds. With the virus wiped from the chip, you can successfully buy the flathead from Maelstrom with corpo money without making the gang hostile. And speaking of saving money, let me tell you about today's sponsor, HelloFresh. Between balancing YouTube and my full-time day job, finding time to get healthy and affordable meals is a major challenge for me. Ordering takeout for every meal is expensive, and doing grocery shopping and meal prep is too time-consuming, which is why I like HelloFresh. With HelloFresh, you get top-notch, pre-portioned ingredients and seasonal recipes delivered right to your doorstep, saving you time and money on every meal. It's 72% cheaper than dining at a restaurant. With 50 weekly options, you can choose your meals based on categories like meat and veggies or quick and easy. Or if you're feeling adventurous, you can select individual recipes to mix and match the perfect box for you. HelloFresh provides a ton of great options to keep your meals exciting without spending time hunting down recipes and ingredients for yourself. Compared to grocery shopping, HelloFresh cuts down on food waste by 25%. You'll never have to worry about lettuce going bad in your refrigerator because HelloFresh provides the perfect portions based on your family size to ensure you waste nothing. So let's simplify your meal prep now. Click on the link in the description to try HelloFresh today and get 65% off your order plus free shipping when you use my code. Thank you to HelloFresh for sponsoring this video. Now back to you, V.
Here's the cred. Hell, I'll even toss in some info as a friendly bonus. Militech's on to you. They're close.
Wait, what?
Cred chip was spiked with a virus. But don't worry, I wiped it.
Check it.
Yeah, it's clean.
That rusty cunt. Now I gotta deal with this shit. Rick, I'm gonna introduce you
Got
to
one.
our meat grunt, Nova. So now leave. And hey, after you get Dex's dick out of your mouth, tell him I say hello.
Piece of shit. What the shit? Militech! Let's get the out of here. Follow me.
Militech couldn't manage it on the sly with the chips, so they rolled in the big guns.
More their style, I'd say.
Once Meredith realizes that V most likely betrayed her, she rolls out the Militech units to attack the factory. It's a lot of fun fighting alongside Royce and Dum Dum during this section, especially seeing Royce go into absolute beast mode against enemy drones instead of you. After Militech is defeated, you can have some pretty hilarious interactions with Royce and Dum Dum.
Wanted to let you know I like your style. Here you go. Hang a sec. Last thing. A little bonus for the road.
Your Eskeef?
Let's say I like that you got good taste. Go on, it's yours.
Well, got anything to say?
What?
Thanks, V,
What?
for saving your sorry tin can ass.
Are you high?
You're fucked, know that?
For now, I'm alive. They're not.
But they'll be back. Militech's good at nurturing grudges, and at killing.
Long as you know whose balls to grip, you decide who lives and dies. Wise words. Remember them.
Overall, I really like Maelstrom. They're the most badass gang in Night City. Yes, they're kind of jagoffs to you at first, and yes, they commit some awful acts from time to time, as do all of the gangs in NC, but they also had the cojones to hit a corpo transport and snag some top-grade military gear from one of the most powerful corporations on the planet. Plus, I really like their aesthetic of extreme cyber modifications. Out of all the gangs in this game, Maelstrom is the one who really captures that cyberpunk feel with all of their tech. One of my favorite lines from Royce is, "I'm saving for a new head." I mean, Homeboy barely has a head left to begin with, and he wants to replace the rest of it with straight chrome. After departing from All Foods, Anthony Gilchrist, the guy from Meredith's trunk, will greet you peacefully with his own Militech unit. You can learn from Anthony that Meredith basically winds up dead because of her failed assault on Maelstrom.
What happened to Stout?
She placed some bad bets. Her clock ran out. Simple as that. Suffice to say, you won't be seeing her again.
Now, there are certain, benefits to siding with Meredith. You'll get a potential tryst with her at the No-Tell Motel, which is the only way to obtain the John Fallostiff melee weapon. Okay, maybe I'm undermining my argument a bit here. I've changed my mind. We're siding with Meredith. Just kidding. I really have a lot of fun with the pickup. It's one of my favorite quests in the game because it's super fun to explore all of the different outcomes and ways you can play this quest. If you betray Meredith, later in the game you'll encounter Royce and Dum Dum again during the quest Second Conflict, which is part of getting Samurai together for one last gig. The conversation between V, Royce, and Nancy here is hilarious.
Maybe one more question from Bess.
Why does Tinnitus only play the Totentans?
Only place they get the right audience.
The snob's the last thing I'd ever expect you to be.
Cochlear implants. That's what tinnitus plays on.
So each of you is an instrument. Does that mean an element of mysticism?
Supposed to be one question.
Got some biz with Bess.
I don't know him.
Carrie Uridine sent me.
Ah, Uridine, of course. Where would you put him on the musical
You know what
map?
happens when you filter all the pulp and shit out of juice? Gets clean, smooth, soft. Flies off the shelves in corpo supermarkets. And what's it look like? Piss. That's what. That's about where I put rocker boy music. Now get the fuck out, both of you. Wasted enough time.
Now, there are basically 3 ways this encounter with Maelstrom will play out based on your choices earlier during the pickup. If Royce and Brick are both dead, then Maelstrom will be hostile. If Brick was saved and Royce is dead, then you can leave peacefully. But if Royce is still alive, you'll have to sneak out of the bar. The last option here where Royce is still in charge is my favorite one to play. I like trying to sneak out of the bar with Nancy because I generally like to use a stealthy netrunner approach in my gameplay. So at the end of the day, betraying Meredith and siding with Maelstrom is my favorite way to complete the pickup. If you like this video, be sure to subscribe to Big Dan Gaming for more Cyberpunk and RPG videos. Big shout out to all the channel members for supporting my content. Until next time, this has been Big Dan. I should go.